welcome to my office. Gets pretty slick when we get a half decent routine going through. Keeping an eye on the loaders, making sure I don't get in their way, keeping an ear for the RPMs. Making sure my chute doesn't do a ghost spin on me. Bit of Mark's pile. And Mark's getting close enough. I got a snow pile behind me from Gary. That should be close to the last one Gary does here. So yeah, anyways, that's where I'm at physically. So, been enjoying it. And each day, still finding new ways to marvel at how well I feel when I do basic move stuff. I am spending a lot more time, if I got 5-10 minutes, just standing there doing 90-degree hinge pivots, trying to keep the stretching focused on the back of my legs. If I angle it just right, I can also feel it on my feet. I mentioned the last video or written one that I did that I no longer need to really sleep on my back anymore. I'll let Mark do his thing. I'm trying to anticipate. Oh well. He'll either find a way to change or he won't. Just learn not to worry, not to let it bother me. And also, IRB, I do believe, finally got sorted out with VAC. It was supposed to end this year. Turns out they can't even get that sorted out properly. But no longer have a case manager. The guy they hand off for support issues seems like he knows what he's doing. Let's see how that goes. Time moves on. And that's an end result of finally being done with PCVRS. No longer deemed to be needing rehab. Which, considering I've done most of this on my own, full props to my head doc, but she'll be the first to admit much of my improvement came from what I was able to do. And figure by March 24th, I'll do a full reveal. Currently, my weight sits at 165 more often than not. And if I'm feeling a little bit bloated, then it goes back up to 170. And I'm actually fine with that. Yeah, remember what he said. It goes away if hits a ghost signal. I'm fine with the weight. It's a good amount for the amount of muscles I still have. Allows me to accurately judge how much skin I still need to adjust. And the only real zones of fat that I still can pinch close to an inch on, more like half an inch, is right around the belly button, a little bit around the love handle, not much in the back of my legs. The rest of me, there's not much to pinch besides skin anyways. That's less about how I look, more about factory reset. I want to feel like I used to. I think I can do it. Neck waddle, by the way, that I brought up in first year, getting less and less. Oh well, if it happens, it happens. If not, I'm still in a better off spot than when I started. And I get to look forward to being able to handle other age-related issues better. And let's go side shoot. Throws it out a lot further. Less of a chance of it getting gummed up in the boot, in the chute. And it stops us from burying the fence with a large amount of snow, which is not good for it in the long run. Not bother and change my angles. Gary will push that into me. We've got a pretty good system, him and I. He is the SME for loaders in general and the blower. But look, the second one. And the primary one now on the Komatsu, which is what he's driving now. Never did get to the loader this winter, but I've got at least a few more years of being able to do this. And the way I'm feeling right now, I'll probably go until I'm forced to retire, because I kind of enjoy it. I'm physically capable to do it. So why not? And within about 6 weeks, should be heading back to the bus section, more likely still needing to burn off some leaf. And play that one by ear. Right now, it's the fun of playing around with shift differential. Which is like $2.75 extra an hour. It's a pain in the butt to get it submitted. Dances with loaders. Gotta watch out, I got a couple of concrete barriers around here that Mark's got a little bit too close. I should should be able to get to it. I tend to go a little bit closer than what Gary does. But that's one thing about being bendy. Because I can drive these vehicles as well going backwards as going forwards. Gary may know the vehicle better, but I'm physically better capable to put it through its paces. Enough so that I've caught on last year or so. It's pretty quick that if he wants people to work with, I'm one of them. Including for jobs that generally take a long time if they're done wrong, such as the airfield. Now they're gone off to different locations, or as I jokingly call it on the radio, where's Steve? Our grader operator. And that'll more likely be 408 Squadron's parking lot for the loaders, the other two, with our shift supervisor, Kaylee, grabbing a third loader. And Steve and I will be windrowing up and blowing Combat Alley. I'll probably do some more videos of that later. I feel like talking. Plus the bonus when we're working evening shifts. This time of year we tend to start in daylight. But as I've already brought up, that does mean that since I'm the primary cook for the household, the girls are either left to fend on their own, or I do a crock pot and slow cook and stuff. I'll probably get into, if this keeps up, doing complete meals, sealing them in a bag that can be sous vide, reheated, or just thrown into a microwave. And I've already got it worked out a couple of times when Sarah's got swimming and we're working evenings. I can show up an hour and a half late and drop her off, which makes it easier on Steph. So she's not rushing to get home, get her to swimming, take her home, do whatever else she needs to do, plus look at getting food. I'm not saying she's not capable of doing it, but it's a lot easier when we can split shift this. Not helping that she's currently going to the University of Alberta, which on a good day is a 20-minute drive one way, instead of something local. Mind you, something local's only 15 minutes away. Less traffic in the end, though. Alright, this lot looks done. We didn't get a lot of snow. It's not heavy, but it's enough that it needed to be cleared. I'll let what I got done go, and then shut off the blower, reset the RPMs, and find Steve. The other thing about having this thing on is it's a lot more heavier than a Van Dam, so it changes how your vehicle bounces. Plus you got the whole blind spot, which is basically much of what's in front of you. Good thing most people tend to get out of the way. Alright, I'll shut this one down till we do another parking lot. Don't think anybody wants to spend time on the highway, although we keep this up in the summer.